we're starting to get into the Bruins mix of things. Patrice Bergeron, under contract through this season. We don't know beyond that. It's really hard to imagine a world where Patrice Bergeron isn't a Bruin. I don't think a lot of people are willing to really want to live in a world where Patrice Bergeron's not a Bruin. But, when asked about today, hey, what's going to happen next year? Now you've seen, Rask may be gone. David Krejci's moved on. It's weird. It's weird times as you get the turnover. Bergeron really was pretty non-committal about his future, beyond this season. I don't know how you took that.
Yeah, I don't think Bruins fans may be excited for the start of a new season. Wanted to get this news on the first day, right? Of, like, imagining a future without Patrice Bergeron, but it's definitely something that's that you have to weigh if you're a Bruins fan in terms of mapping out what to expect going forward with this team. I mean, Patrice Bergeron, as much as last year was another strong year for him, doesn't seem like he's really slowing down. You have to be realistic with the fact that he's tacked on quite a few miles over the course of his career. And even though, he's been able to still be an elite player, he's still a guy that you expect will probably be at the Olympics this year, still a top line center. You have to imagine whether I don't think he's going to be a guy like a Zdeno Chara, where he's going to be a journeyman, 42-year-old guy, kind of just, going team to team. I think more or less when he knows the time's up, he's going to call it, even if maybe he still has a few more years left in the tank. So if you're the Bruins, you have to be a little bit concerned about what the future of this team is, because you already got one big question mark this year with what are you going to do in wake of David Krejci leaving, because who knows if Charlie Coyle is really a good 2C as a replacement. Now you got to look the years ahead. If you don't have David Krejci and Patrice Bergeron and really don't have a guy in the pipeline that's going to replace them, I think you have a few kind of bleak years ahead if you're the Bruins.
Yeah, and that's what's so strange about and I don't want this to turn into a critique fully of, kind of roster management at this time, but there's a lot of people who are kind of really frustrated that this core has kind of gotten to this point where they didn't win more, and there's not enough coming up the pipeline to feel good about. There's not a succession plan. So you saw it with Krejci, who you don't realize how much you miss him until he's gone, and how valuable he is. You're just used to him being there and being that rock solid 2C for the last several years behind Bergeron. And the idea of no Bergeron as well is insane. And again, you have to factor in, he's played 18 seasons. This is a guy who got drafted and was a Bruin. Bang, bang, and that's it. He's been here since 2003 forever. And he's 36, and you're right, he's still playing at an insanely high level. But I do understand from his perspective, quality of life and this and that. I'll take it year to year. If I feel good, I feel as good as I feel now, I'll play another, but I don't know. And you really don't know. So it is insane to think that this, like I said, I honestly could not imagine it. It would be a very strange thing.